All right, well, we're back here at Micro Center. Where are you? Oh geez, this is what happens when I'm the cameraman now. All right, so here's what we're gonna do today. We're actually gonna build you a new workstation / gaming PC, because yours is old.
Yo, Windows 10's been working though. That's all.
Wait, you're still on Windows 10? Oh, welcome to the SSD problems. Okay, so we're at Micro Center here in Tustin, which is our local store. Shout out to Phoenix though. Phoenix coming soon. Don't have exact dates yet on that, but we will be there. And we're looking forward to that. But the later the better, because it's hot there. So, but it's supposed to be in November-ish, I believe, so then it'll be nice and cool. But anyway, here in Tustin right now though, we're gonna kind of check out what some of their clearance deals are. They have some Overstock and a lot of open box stuff, like especially with motherboards, because the amount of bundles and stuff they sell. So I don't know if you know this, if you buy anything in a bundle, and you return anything within the bundle, the whole bundle needs to be returned. So that's why they end up with a lot of open box motherboards. But because we're gonna be building Nick a new system, like I said today, I'm gonna see what we've got over there, but are we sticking with AMD?
Probably, definitely, yes.
Because you were on an AMD rig now. It's a 5900X, I believe, or 5950.
Yeah, I think it's 5950.
Might be a 5950, and it's got a 6800 XT that's water cooled. Well, I got approval from Micro Center to get you a 5080. That's a big step up from a 6800.
Oh my gosh, so I could put ray tracing on that giant monitor too.
Oh yeah, because you're running the big, the Xenon, the big ultra wide. Okay, so Nick's gonna shop today.
Oh boy.
Okay, why don't you tell him what we found?
Found a gaming trio 5080 RTX, and one dark color theme, because the theme that's been sitting in my head for a while is something that revolves around the Tomahawk boards, because I really like the style of those.
Yeah, but it's open box, so how much is it?
Was 1169.96. Oh, nice. It's 11 nice. 96.
That 96 kind of ruins it though. All right, so platform. You really don't do much on your system other than like maybe
Emails.
Docs and emails and spreadsheets
Meetings.
and stuff. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking 9800X3D.
I agree. I concur.
This deserves face cam here. 5900X is a solid platform still. To be fair, like DDR5 and more PCIe Gen 5 lanes and faster drives are definitely gonna be a nice upgrade for you. Okay, so we're actually not gonna do the bundle because they only have one 9800X3D bundle. The basic bundle is $699. Where was it, $699? No, it's $629. Yeah, and it has a B650 board. And then you can upgrade the motherboard to the MSI X870E Pro for $699 or the Asus ROG Strix for $899. We really want to use the Tomahawk board, so we're just going to do our own bundle. We're paying a little bit more because that board's $319. Like, I don't want to go with the ROG motherboard, and Nick really likes the Tomahawk stuff, so we're going to go with that.
Back of the pile.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it's like when you grab chips, you need the newest in the back. Never grab the one up front. That's the one that's been manhandled by everybody. Okay, so this is the RAM that we're going with right here. This is the Ripjaws M5 Neo Expo. It's 6,000 megahertz or mega transfers, 32 gigs at CL28. It's actually not on the QVL for this motherboard. So I'm wondering if it's at subtiming of CL28 for some reason, but that also could just be an updated or non-updated list. Like we've seen with ASRock, they don't always get updated. So we're gonna try it out, see if it's gonna be fine. If not, we might have to loosen that timing up to like a CL30 or something, but we'll see. It's Expo, so.
We got RAM at home too if it doesn't work out.
We can't get RAM on the way home. We have RAM at home.
Yeah.
Here, that one. It's like a fortune. Wait, what did I just get? Oh, I done got bamboozled. Okay, I'm gonna go right back down. You excited about that?
Yeah.
Since you're like kind of going with all this MSI fanboy stuff, we should just get an MSI power supply.
Look, I've only went for the motherboard because it's very reminiscent of when I had the X58 Sabertooth, like that military grade look. Yeah. So I was like, I want to do something with it.
When it was actually a cool looking board.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? Getting that one, okay? Getting that one and you'll freaking like it. Let's pick the case first.
We probably should do that.
And then figure out what cooler we're gonna do. Okay, so we decided to go with NV5 because of space and stuff. I built the NV7, or no, I built the NV9.
Yeah.
And then this is just a smaller version of it. And it has no fans, so now we can just get the fans we want. We were looking at the Meshify 3 XL, this guy right here. The problem with this is, and this is why I've talked about this 1,000 times, Micro Center having everything on display is awesome because I could open it up and see that, hey, it comes with the hub, right? This is the hub right here, but the plugs are like they're USB-C, as you can see. So the existing fans that are in here, this is for the case lighting, and these are the existing fans. So you can see it's like a USB-C ribbon cable kind of deal. And they're even keyed, that way you can't just plug in a regular USB-C device. But the fans daisy chain together into a single USB-C type of plug that plugs into this hub. And there's an additional 2 ports right here, but we can't find any definitive information on whether or not this hub comes with an adapter to be able to run other fans plugged into it. So unless we walk over to the fan section and we find that they have these fans with the USB-C available to buy, then maybe we'll switch back to this. So I think we need to figure that out, but the hub is like a great idea, but it's like Fractal took a terrible way of implementing it. Because think about it, even the height Nexus, which is USB-C, has an adapter. So let's see what fans, if Fractal even sells the fan that has that connector. If not, then we'll just stick with the NV5. Okay, so for fan choices, we've got some NZXT, we've got some Corsair, a little bit of Be Quiet, some Montech, and then, yeah, what Lee and Lee do you want? do you need more evidence that the Lee and Lee fans have kind of like literally dominated? Okay, so Nick has chosen the Lee and Lee TL wireless 120s. The NV5 only has 120 slots. So we've got 4 reverse blade, because we're gonna do a rear intake, and then obviously the 3 side intakes, and then we have a, that's reverse right there. And then we have the 3 normal that's gonna go in the AIO. And then for the AIO, we're actually gonna do the, they actually make a Lee and Lee Hydro Shift that doesn't have fans on it, which is kind of neat. And I kind of complained about this a little bit too, is that the Lee and Lee AIOs, the fans that come with them, they're not like the same fans you can buy separately, so they don't match. So that's why this whole like Hydro Shift choose your own fan thing is cool, but you can see they're only valuing the fans at 20 bucks. If it's 189 with the fans and 169 without the fans, but they charge $100 for a triple pack of TLs. So that's one way to nickel and dime and upsell the crap out of yourself. Okay, I guess all we need now is storage, and that one we definitely have to choose wisely.
Yeah.
So Nick is seeing that the 990 Pro 2TB uses the Pascal S4LV008 controller. So it's a little more expensive, but at this point I think you might be the only one in studio right now that can dodge the problem, because my work PC is also on the, it's on a Phison drive, and so is Phil's. Okay, that should be it. I think that's everything. So we got our case, we got our 7 fans, we got our power supply, we got our AIO, we got our CPU, we got RAM, we got drive, we got motherboard, and of course, we got that guy.
Sick.
Let's go add this all up. This is the part where you ask for forgiveness, not for permission, because it's $3,116.
Sorry.
You're gonna do $3,116 worth of work on it?
Yeah, I could do that easily. Does that include personal use?
All right, so before we finalize this, so it's actually $130 less than that, because we're getting the 5080 Gaming Trio at $130 less than that, because it's open box. It literally says 0 new in Micro Center, so clearly open box for us. But I'm wondering now if there's anything else in that particular-ish price point that might be worth getting in the open box stack again. Okay, so total cost with tax, $32.20, $72. Actually, it's probably a couple dollars less because, you know,
The Oreos.
the sustenance. Yeah, okay, so not cheap by any means. There's certainly ways we could have saved money with this build.
Oh, definitely.
I don't even mean like choosing lesser parts. I mean, there's lesser expensive areas we could have gone, but I mean, let's face it, almost 500 bucks of it is right here. Just the 9800X3D, all right? I mean, that's not cheap. It was, 1,000 of it alone was the RAM, motherboard, and the CPU. And then another $1,169 is the GPU. So that's over $2,000 just those. And obviously we need our cooler, our power supply, and all that. But we like to build with future upgrades in mind. So 1,000 watt power supply, still a bit borderline for a 5090, but I don't think we're going to go 5090. But whatever the new 50 series or potential super card could possibly be, we'll see. So you do have some upgrade space there. But are you looking forward to building it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna letting you build it. It's your build.
Yes.
Okay, so Nick finished building it, and now I'm gonna critique his build. I'm just kidding. From this side, it looks pretty good. Okay, so you put an intake here in the front on a reverse blade, 3 intakes on the side, nothing on the back, and then 3 exhausts on the top on the AIO. Remember, that was an AIO where you provide your own fans, which, that's such a racket. Oh, look at that, he put all the screws in. No laziness there.
He almost didn't. I watched him almost didn't.
All right, the business end. As long as it doesn't like explode. Okay, it's not bad. This is the wireless down here. Yeah. For the wireless, I mean, everything looks pretty manageable. What I mean by that is like I could trace the wires, and if I need to unplug something, I'd be able to get to it. All right, well, I guess that's where we're gonna leave it. I like the size of the NV5. The NV5 is it's considered a mid-tower, but it's pretty damn near a full tower. I mean, you can fit a pretty good amount of hardware in this. Like the GPU has plenty of length there, it won't interfere. You still have enough room here to where you could water cool this if you wanted. So I built in the NV9, like the big sucker. Remember the Gold Digger? No, it wasn't Gold Digger, Gold Member. I keep getting those two confused. Yeah, I feel like the NV5 is a pretty good middle ground.
I don't think I read the manual, but is this supposed to light up?
That looks like it should be a light bar right there. Hey, check it out, he fixed it. So what happened is he had it plugged into the bottom, but when he cable managed, he accidentally yanked it out. So he had bent a pin, but fortunately he bent it back. Let's talk about the color scheme real quick. So you'll notice if you block that out, he chose like it's like a tennis ball yellow/green. There's a debate. Sound off in the comments below. Are tennis balls yellow or green? We don't seem to agree around here. He says they're green. I say, and Phil says also that they're yellow. They're like a neon yellowish. Anyway, but that's why he chose the greenish color, because the Tomahawk board has these, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but these are very like tennis ball green accents on the Tomahawk board, which I think is very strange because MSI's Tomahawk always was a very monochromatic, like blacks and grays only. And we didn't realize it had the yellow on it until we like unboxed it and looked at it. And we were like, oh, that's interesting. So that's kind of why Nick chose the green and white sort of scheme that he did. Okay, let's talk about some of the budget, right? It's not a cheap PC at all, by any means. It's $3,200 after tax. $1,200 of it alone was the graphics card. And I've always said that, but I feel like personally, when it comes to budget splits in a build, you should set aside about 1/3 of your build for just the GPU. And that kind of holds pretty true in this one here. Remember, 1,000 of it came to just the motherboard, RAM, and CPU. There was no reason to really go X870E. There's really no reason for that, but we wanted to. You can overclock a 9800X3D, PBO and all that stuff, so I think we'll play around with that. Yeah, I mean, like we talked about at the store, there's some ways this build could have been cheaper and probably had very similar performance. But, you know, because it's a workstation PC, I mean, to be honest, Nick does most of his stuff in Google Docs and Sheets and email, so he probably could have used an e-machine from 1999 and been fine. But we also like to mess around with games and stuff here. And Nick's like our resident game guru. He's the guy that has like the most random games, but you also follow all the gaming news and stuff. So now you'll be able to like actually go into a lot of these games and turn on feature sets to see how they work and don't work, because the 6800 XT, although a great GPU, is showing its age with modern titles, and 5080 now will last for a while. So once again, a huge thanks to Micro Center for helping us out with this build right here and sponsoring this for us. Don't forget, Micro Center's Phoenix store is opening up very soon, so stay tuned to their social media accounts and stuff for those dates. They're gonna be doing all kinds of giveaways and special promotions and stuff while you're there. And you guys can check the description of this video to see all the current promotions running right now at all Micro Centers. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.